start, the recording for you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came up, girl child, and I was like, okay, it must be your girl, and then surprising about you. Yeah, so there's this beautiful young person who's would she be in her 20s or 19 or something like that?
Yeah, 20. My youngest is now 28, so she would have been younger, 20, 26, 25. I can't remember the year now. It was very painful as well, that part.
Yeah, she's yeah, I can see that she's very beautiful.
I'm so grateful because you do these things, and then you keep wondering, so it's good to know.
And she's like that, she's still with you. She's not with you, she's with you.
Okay.
She's
So she
still thinks of you as her mom, as her mama. And, she's decided to stick around and be there and grow up with the family.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Does she have a name there, or just no?
She's like, call me Maria. She's like,
great. I'm so happy to know that, and then she's around and she's gonna grow and stay with the family.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't hold it against you, for doing what you did, and she's like, we never die,
I know now. I know that.
So she doesn't want you to hold the heaviness, the burden in your heart anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. Moving on. Right. Do you feel stuff on your skin? Like, do you feel like someone is...
Sometimes I do. Yeah. Or yeah. Or like I'm cold suddenly.
Yeah.
Just chilly on my skin. Like you say the chills in English.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel that. Yeah. Or like I got 2 cats. And sometimes I feel like one of them is walking next to me, and sometimes they're not there, but it's just yeah, that feeling.
Eric is talking about your aura. Are you aware of your aura energy? We all carry an aura around us. It's colors. It's so we are not just the body. Outside of the body, we have an energetic body. That is what is an aura. So he's talking about aura, and your aura being very strong. And that, and for that reason, you can, even if something touches your aura, you can feel it.
Okay.
It doesn't have to touch your body. Even if it touches your aura, you can feel something in your energy body as well.
Right. Okay.
You would be very good with energy healing with your energy.
Okay. I'm not practicing, but I learned how to use Reiki.
Yeah.
And I do it at home. Sometimes I apply on me my voice, or if someone, my husband sometimes was changed. So that's the healing part. Sometimes I think if I had more time, I would do more.
There you go. Yes, he says you please do perceive that, because you have a very strong Reiki within you, very strong energy in you.
Mm-hmm.
You can really do really, you can really heal people very well. You have that
Good.
healing power.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
He's talking about your gut feeling, when you sort of have your energy in your belly button, in that chakra where your gut is, that is so radiant. He's saying your gut is so radiant,
Oh,
because you are you're very honest. You're a very honest person, he says.
I
You,
am. I
you're,
try to.
yeah. And he says you're very honest, in the world, and with your emotions, and with yourself as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when you are a person like that, um, your gut becomes radiant and strong and beautiful and spins beautifully, and you are able to give that pranic healing, that amazing healing to others, because you're so um, beautifully receiving of that energy from the universe. You receive that energy very fluently, very nicely, very
Okay.
radiantly, and that's why you can give it back to people and heal them.
Okay.
So he's talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying just at the moment, your the what chakra is it called? Is it called the sacral chakra?
Oh, yeah, the yellow one.
No, the orange one.
Ah, the orange. Okay.
Solar plexus, I think. I don't know.
Yes.
That chakra is a little bit out of balance at the moment,
Okay.
you know. And maybe that's why, is it sacral or yellow or orange? I don't know. But the chakra that deals with your genetics,
Yes.
your,
Yes.
your
Yeah.
which is obvious because you're going through the menopause and
Okay.
such.
So I
Um,
should maybe work on that. I've been working on my chakras
yeah,
recently, and maybe I should keep it working on it.
on those chakras, yeah, which are related with your genitals and your reproductive system.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just sort of getting into it more. Do you, when you, in your diet, have you researched if there's any food which is maybe good for menopause?
If I know, or if I'm using,
Yeah.
someone told me recently that I should eat more soya beans and things related to soya, but I'm not really very, I don't know which ones. I'm trying to have a balanced diet, and because I'm always worried about my weight as well, so I eat I don't I eat vegetables, veggies. I eat
Fruits,
uh,
vegetables.
a lot of fruits. I don't eat red meat. I eat sometimes I eat chicken or turkey.
Yeah.
That's the
Only meat. Yeah.
yeah, all the meat and fish. Right, I eat fish, but yeah, I'm just trying to, in this world now, sometimes everything is bad, everything is good. You
Correct.
just
Yeah. Yes.
I'm trying to just
Absolutely.
feeling
Just
my
yeah.
intuition
It's
sometimes.
correct. That's the best thing to do. Listen to your body, listen to your intuitions, and just, natural ways, not taking too many supplements, too many superfoods and stuff like that, but in a natural way, what is naturally good, for your body, that he says, you can eat, like, he's showing me papaya.
Papaya. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
good.
maybe papaya is good for you. It sort of, it will clean up your system.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it will be good. Um,
I sometimes drink a bit of wine. I know maybe I should just
I think
leave it
a
for a
little bit
while.
of wine is always okay, isn't it? As long as it's just a little bit. Everything in a little amount is a medicine.
Okay.
Everything, in moderate amounts is okay always.
Hmm.
Right. So that's what he's talking about. And
Okay.
else,
I'm very honored to be talking to him today. It is just a real treat.
he's like, he's doing.
Yeah. I wanted to tell him as well that I'm trying to translate his book, the Life After Death, into Spanish, because I thought that would be good, because I haven't found it in Spanish. But it's taking me ages.
Oh, you are
And
translating it, are you?
yeah, I think I'm 2/3 of now. Uh, so yeah, almost 75% of the book it's been done. But it's very uh, it's not being quickly, because I'm so busy all the time with so many things, and I just want to finish that. I started it for because my sister lost her son 4 years ago, and I thought it was an amazing book, because I read it in English, and I thought I should just do it in Spanish. So
And he's saying thank you so much, and you should take it forward. And are you thinking of talking to Alisa about it and maybe publishing it?
I sent her an email, but it seems Spain is not. I don't know. It is. We just had a conversation about that, and she said, "Well, talk to some publisher in your country and see if I can sell you the what's the word? Um, I don't know,
Agents.
like yeah. So they come do it in Spain, because they're not in America. They're not interested in doing it in Europe, because I don't know if it's because the economy thing, how it is not maybe very good or something. But she said, well, yeah, you finish it and let me know if you find someone who wants to publish it in your country, then we'll talk again. So yeah, I
Yeah,
made contact with her.
that's
She's
good.
a
Yeah,
sweetie.
go ahead. I think it's a good idea, and it will. Yeah,
Hmm.
he's thanking you for it.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Yeah, he's like, it's going to help a lot of people. He's saying.
I know, I know. I thought it was amazing when I read that. It helped me so much, because it was very very hard when he passed away, and then I discovered that it wasn't the end for them, so, or for us in general, and then it made me just woo, wow, yeah,
Yes, it is a, it takes your attention, that book. It's very
yes, yeah,
eye-opening. He's talking about the Spanish culture being very open to this. Is that
yes,
is that correct? So
I
you
think so,
have a belief system around
yes.
afterlife and communication this way.
I think so. Yes, I think there's a big part of the public that would love to read that, because it is quite. I think it's quite open. Yeah.
That's great. That's wonderful. Then
Mm.
definitely, yeah, you should look into it. It's be great. It'd be great. Yes. Um. Okay. Right. Do you work? He's talking about some sort of work.
Yes.
What sort of work?
Yeah. It is office work. I work for a transport company. I'm at the customer service department. I'm a supervisor, and and it's really, really stressful. It is.
So he's
I'm
bring.
it's just like, come back home every day, just very tired, and also because I think, is it me, or because I'm not an angry person, I'm quite peaceful, and I try to be just calm, but and they just get on my nerves, and I get angry, and I took the day off today because I've got things to do at home, and that was so lack that when I went to your website and I saw, oh wow, there's one tomorrow, I can't believe this, so I grabbed it.
That's wonderful. Well, about that situation in your work, what he's saying, he's trying to explain it. He's saying you are out of your values and your own understanding of the world, and the way you think and the way you are spiritually aligned is out of alignment with how the office works and how the
Okay.
system works. So
Yeah.
that's why you're getting frustrated and annoyed. So your
Okay.
value system and their value system is completely not aligned.
Okay, I understand that.
you know
I understand why now.
yeah, yeah. And and there are some things which you just that's how life, that's how the companies and the businesses work, but it doesn't agree with you anymore.
Yeah,
You want to
I
do
know.
things differently, and
Yeah.
you want to have what approach would be good for everyone, but you can't sort of you can't impose what you think in your environment, because you know that they've been doing things a certain way for a long time, and that's how things are done, and for the business to survive, that's what needs to happen.
Hmm. I know.
But
Yeah, it
it's
is
just,
very frustrating, and
yeah.
maybe that's why I just come back every day, just thinking,
Yeah,
no,
so what
no.
you are doing is, you are just, when you're working, you're going against your instincts, you're going against what you feel is correct. So you're
Yeah.
not able to be true to your own um, self, your
Yeah.
self, and you have to constantly battle your emotions, your inside emotions. And when you're doing that, of course you're going to be left felt tired, even if you've done just normal stuff and nothing major happened, you're still going to feel tired, because that environment is not aligned with your internal
Okay.
spirituality.
Yeah. But the thing is, I keep thinking of that, and I think I can't just leave the company now because I've been there. I want to change that, and I keep thinking, what should I do? But I we I think of the money, because I need the money, and this situation in Spain is not very good either. So I'm thinking, if I move, I go to do something else, because recently I was thinking, if they just make me redundant, would be great, because I would get the money, have
Yeah,
some security
yeah.
financially, and then just find something that really I feel comfortable with. I feel helpful, and that is helping me at the same time. That's my thing now.
Have they made other people redundant around?
Yeah, well, over the years they have. So
Mhm.
I know I've been there for many years, and this is going to be expensive for them. Um, I don't know. Maybe they just not thinking of doing that. And
Yeah.
also, people tell me when I mention this, they say they're not going to make you redundant because you do your job. You're very you get angry and frustrated, but you're very, because I'm responsible in that way. So I'm being paid, and even if I'm getting angry, I just carry on and do what I have to do. So
Yeah,
it's
so
kind of yeah,
me. Yeah.
catch 22.
Right. Can I ask, when is your birthday? So don't give me the year. I don't need the year, just the date and the month, please.
My birth date, the day and the month,
Yeah.
it was April the 18th.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so which that's correct. That makes sense. It tells me that you are a very, you're such an open person. You're so beautifully radiant. Because you have this, you carry this innocence within you. You carry this belief, this trust. You know about everyone else, about yourself, which is so beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, thank you. I feel flattered. Thanks.
Okay. So do you want to move on to your questions now? Should we do your questions?
Yeah. Well, we addressed the health and part of the boys.
Yeah.
I'm also interested in my relationship with my husband,
Yeah.
which is at the moment it's
Okay.
complicated, let's say.
Yeah, definitely we can talk about that. Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm just going to tell you, I know you've booked a reading with Eric, so he's of course there. He will be the person giving me answers most of the time, but sometimes some answers can come from your guides as well.
Okay,
Because we invite your guides, they know
brilliant.
you best, have been there with you since, they know all your little decisions, why you took them, and they understand you very well. So
Okay,
guides are also there and they will also help me, okay, with your answers.
okay.
So shoot, tell me your questions.
So I'd like to know because we've been together for many years. Uh, my boys, my children now, they don't belong to this marriage. It was a previous relationship. Uh, it was 2004. We started to live together, and then 4 years ago we got married just to legalize, the relationship. But he's been well, he's living in another flat now.
Oh, okay.
Uh, because he's going through his own thing. It's not. We keep seeing each other every weekend, and we love each other very much. And I know he's going through things. And sorry.
No, it's okay, it's okay, don't worry. Yeah.
So this has been happening for 1 year, and it's very difficult for me because I love him very much.
Yeah.
And I'd like to know if I should just carry on or what, wait, because deep in my heart I think we're gonna live together again, but at the moment he's just he says he needs some space, and he's also changing jobs. He's doing something he wants to do, and so I think he was overwhelmed here. He also said he's not good with close relationships. We've been together for many years, so I obviously there's something going on, and he still says he loves me very much. So I'm thinking, because it is taking a lot of energy from me, because I keep wondering why is this happening, and because sometimes I know I'm a strong person in that in that thing, but is the uncertainty of not knowing if I'm just waiting for him, but he's not going to. We're not going to have a relationship anymore like we used to, or so.
Yeah, it's a very difficult time to go through, isn't it? You are
So,
yeah. Well, when this happened, when he moved out, did anything trigger it?
uh, I didn't know he was thinking of moving out. I knew when I think I can't remember. I think I discovered something, and well, to be honest, he also knew someone, and I don't know. He said he always said say he wasn't moving out because he met this other woman. He said he wanted to concentrate in his life because he was going through a lot of things, and but say it happened. Um, so I don't know. I don't think because I kept asking if it was me or something, or I was thinking he's probably overwhelmed. The three boys are still here in the flat, you know, my boys, and maybe he was just thinking because in Spain children don't leave the home when they're in young. It is very difficult because they need to find a job and all those things. So they still here. I think they'll move out uh, mm, soon because the three of them uh, have jobs, and that was my idea. I was thinking maybe he's just thinking this is small space. I don't feel like staying here because I don't know. I also offered him. I said, well, let's. Well, I'll go with you. Just find another place and leave them here, and meanwhile they just sort out their
Yeah.
lives, so they
That's
find
what Eric is saying. Yeah, that's what Eric is saying. Eric is saying that rather than him moving in with you, if you move in with him, that would work better.
Yeah, but I don't think he is ready for that now.
No, he's of course not ready because he still is not sure what he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he definitely loves you. There's no two ways about it. Okay. But the confusion, it started because he came into your life,
Yeah.
right? And and um and he didn't feel at home. Is he Cancerian? When is his date of birth? When is his birthday?
It's on the 20th of September.
Okay, 20th of September. So he's a Virgo. Right. So for him, you see, for him, the home is very, very important. Yeah. He likes to be in control. You know that, right? He likes to be in control of how things go about in the house, right?
Okay.
He needs to feel that he's the man of the house and he's
Okay.
in control of the house.
Okay.
That's his need. I don't know if you were able to recognize that or not.
I don't think so. I think I recognized it later when it was too late, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Because at the beginning he was such a sweet person, and he
That's it.
wasn't interfering very much, and I thought it was the way that he wanted to, because sometimes I wanted him to be more in control, but I thought, well, if that's his way of, maybe it was a confusion between us
Yeah.
because
So
I didn't see
right.
that.
Yeah. So, he felt, because he's actually a really nice person from inside.
He's lovely.
He's a lovely person from inside. So he doesn't want to be interfering. He doesn't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. And that's why he wouldn't say anything. He would hold back. And for you, that felt like he's not taking control, or he's not taking initiative, or he didn't do in his view, he was just trying to not interfere in your world, in your,
Okay.
with
Mm.
your boys, because the way you live, he just wanted to be, he felt grateful to be able to, he just felt grateful that he was with you, and
Okay.
he was able to live with you, and the boys accepted him.
Yes. Yeah,
So
they
he
see
was just
him.
happy
Yeah.
about that. He didn't want all that to go away. He didn't want to interfere. But of course, his inner self, he wants to be a man. He wants to
Okay.
be like a man, and he wants to. That's what he wants to be, and that's what you want him to be as well,
Okay.
isn't
Well,
it?
that's great to know. This it clarifies things for me, and
Yeah,
then I won't just overwhelm him with my, just maybe. I know how to behave with that now,
yeah.
or I think
What
I
he
can.
wants is, he doesn't want, he doesn't want to be like, oh, do this, do that. He won't do that. He doesn't have that, what do you call it, aggressiveness about him. He doesn't have the, where he will show what his needs are. He will never show what his needs are. He will only be cranky. You know,
Okay.
does he?
Okay.
Was he cranky around the house sometimes?
Sometimes like irritated,
Irritated.
very, just very, faint. But I could see that. I could see
Yeah, very
because I
different.
know him very, very well. I think, and I could see when he was thinking. I was asking, "Are you all right? Or is there anything wrong?" And he would say, "No, no, no, everything is fine."
Fine, of course, yeah. So, if you have like an honest dialogue with him, if you just talk honestly with him and say, listen, I know that you love me, and of course I love you, you know that, and I appreciate that you need this time to think. There might be other women, that he might have spoken to, but I don't think that he's serious about anyone. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't think he'll just leave me and for her and one
No,
day, or not soon.
no. That might be something that he thought he would be able to do, and maybe he wanted to, but he couldn't because he's still in love with you.
Oh, that's that's I feel relief actually, because I believe him when he says he loves me, and then and he keeps, just saying, well, let's meet the weekend. It's this kind of like boyfriend and girlfriend relationship now. It's not.
So when you meet on a weekend, do you go and live with him in his flat?
If I would go, uh, definitely I would. And not in the current one because it's really small. There's no space for two people. But
Right.
if he decides he wants to be with me, and he chooses another flat, he doesn't want to be in this one where I live now. I would go with him. I've told him. I've
Yeah.
told him.
So
I've
have your
told him.
boys? What about your boys? Where are they now? Your boys?
They're still living here with me, but I think they're going to move soon. That was another question for Eric, if he saw that coming, or it's just a wishful thought of mine, or what's going on.
He says the easy thing would be to do is for you to move out.
Okay.
Right. So, maybe talk to your partner
Yeah.
and tell him that you are really annoyed and you really want to move on now.
Okay.
You want to have your own independence and you want to have your own life, and you want your boys to have independence as well. So
Yes.
it's tell him that even if he doesn't move out with you, you are going to move out of the flat on your own. You don't want to be with your boys. You know,
Ah.
because what he feels is that you are doing that for him.
Ah. Okay. Okay. I understand. Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
he needs to know that it's really what you want, that he doesn't need to feel like burdened about, oh, she's leaving the boys for me. It's like, and just tell him that I have decided to move out. I don't want to be with the boys anymore. And you are welcome to come and live with me. Just the both of us.
Okay. Well, that would be great, wouldn't it? Because I've been, I love my boys, I love them.
Yes, you do.
But I
Yeah.
want them to have their own lives. I need to recover mine,
Right, of
because I've
course.
been working very hard, and I just want time for me, and
Yes.
just.
And it would be good for you to be on your own for some time. It will give you time to breathe, to recover, to be with your own thoughts,
Yes.
meditate, have fun, do whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And I think he would like that, your partner. and he would appreciate that. And this time when he come to live with you, or whether you decide to buy another flat together or look for another flat together, ask him, oh, how should we, where
Yes.
should, where should we put what. He likes to, he loves home because he's a person who's very grounded. He
Yes.
Home is very, very sort of, it's his space. He likes to take care of the house. He's like that person.
Okay.
He likes to put things a certain way, and he has a very good eye for it as well. So he would be able to decide good things for the house, what he wants, how he wants stuff around the house, and
Okay.
let him take control of that.
Okay.
and uh,
Okay.
and that will make him feel more welcomed. That will make him feel more at home, and he would like, that will make him feel like he wants to stay there. you know
Okay.
he's, because he's a Virgo. He's a earth sign, so the ground that they live on is very important for them.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think we coincide in that. I think I am a bit like him in that, way. I love the place where I live, and I like to. So yeah, but that's a great
Share
advice.
that together. You both can discuss, and he will appreciate you putting your spin on it as well. But he wants to feel like it's his house as well.
Okay.
That's important.
Yeah, that was something I always felt inside. I always felt he was feeling that he didn't belong
That
be
was the
to,
problem. Yes,
it
that
was
was.
like
It was
yeah.
not you or your relationship, but it was important for him to feel at home as well.
Okay.
So that was the one of the things that
Okay.
and he didn't really want to leave you because he was so happy in the relationship. But that was one of the things that
Yeah. Okay. Thank
um
you.
and I don't think he's happy where he is now as well, because he wants to have a relationship, and because he thinks that he can't have a relationship with you, he's looking for it outside. It's
Okay.
not because he had it with you, and then he cheated. It's not like that, because he thinks he can't have the way he wants the relationship to be. He's like, oh, let me. He doesn't want to do the work as well. He's happy with you. You know,
Oh, that's great. That's great.
that is the feeling I get from
Hmm.
yeah.
Thank you.
He likes to eat good food. I think he likes your food as well.
He says here I'm a really good cook, and he's a vegetarian. He doesn't eat, but he's very careful about what he eats. He's always,
Worried
just
about his health, his gut,
yeah,
everything. Worried about, and always taking care of his health, which is always will be the case.
yes, yeah,
Oh, yes. He loves talking about his health and
yes,
what he eats and what is good and what is not good. And this.
yes. So yeah, I think we did a good job when we were living together, because we were cooking together, and and when we go out, he always says you're almost a vegetarian, but it's because I'm just adjust very well to what he eats, because I love that food. And when I'm on my own, sometimes I just eat
Not
some
with
meat as
health.
well, or some seafood, which I like, or fish. But yeah, the food is something that's also, this
Connected
is
food.
something in common we
Yeah,
have.
that's why they bring up food, and they say that food is a common interest of both of you.
Great. Oh,
Right. So yeah, he misses all that. He misses you, of course, and you just need to tell him that you're moving out, and does he want to join you? Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Or do you
Okay.
want to look for the house with me? I'm moving out. Tell him whether you join me or not. I'm moving out. You know,
Oh, good. I will, and see
He's like, I'm fed
how
up.
reacts.
I want to be on my own, and I want to live my own life. So
Hmm.
tell him that, and then he will appreciate it, and he will like that idea.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for the advice.
And he will be, they are not very sensitive when it comes to women's issues.
Mm-hmm.
they're not very sensitive towards that. So menopause and all these things, he will not be sensitive towards it.
Okay.
He's very analytical, he's very logical thinking.
Oh yeah.
He's that way. So he will appreciate your intelligence, he will appreciate your kindness, he will appreciate your nurturing. He won't appreciate the whining or he won't appreciate, I'm going through menopause. He will not be sensitive towards that. So that is something that is not
Okay.
going to be
Maybe better to keep it for me.
better to keep it to you. Yeah,
Yes.
maybe share it with your girlfriends and your friends.
Okay. All right.
Right. So anything else that you would like to talk about today?
Um, what Eric thinks about the law of attraction, because I've been listening to what's his Esther Hicks. I don't know if you know them.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh, she's so wonderful. I love
Yeah,
her.
blew up. Just when I discovered that, and I'm listening to that, and it's helping me. It's been helping me a lot through this process of understanding what's going on, and I want to just mention that if he thinks what he thinks, if I should just.
He's saying law of attraction does really work. It's very simple. It's a common sense thing. He says it's a common sense, isn't it? If you have money, then you
Mm-hmm.
attract more money.
Yes.
If you have luck, then you attract more luck. And
Mm-hmm.
it's only about that you are in the vibration or in the emotions of um, seeing what you have, appreciating what you have. And when you are able to do that, when you're able to appreciate what you have, then you are able to attract more of it.
Okay.
And everyone has something that they can be appreciative towards. The more you are in that emotion of appreciation, of gratefulness, of thankfulness, of love, the more of that you attract. So if
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you are missing out on something, or if you want something about in your life, then
Mm-hmm.
find something in that zone, in that area, that you can be grateful about, and you'll attract more of it. Like,
Okay.
you can say at the moment that I'm grateful that he still loves me.
Yes.
I'm grateful that he still sees me on the weekend. He wants to see me. I'm grateful that he misses me. And that will attract more of that love in your life. So that's how
Okay.
it is. Like attracts like, vibrations have to match to come together. The
Mm-hmm.
same things will form lumps in the
Mm-hmm.
in the web of the energy. So if you are in love, you attract more love. If you are
Mm-hmm.
in hate, you attract more hate. If you are
Mm-hmm.
in worry, you attract more worry. So whichever vibration you choose to be in, you will attract more of it. So to be able to attract more, you have to find some. You have to be grateful and appreciative about what you have in your life.
Okay, great. Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And maybe a last question. I don't know if we have time.
I think
Uh,
we do have 5 minutes. Yeah.
yes. I told you before that we lost, Guillermo, my nephew, my sister's son, and I'd like to know maybe if
He's okay if he's around.
some,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
he's
Ask Eric
okay. And
if he can go and bring him, and if we can talk to him. I feel like he's brought in an energy with him. Okay,
mm-hmm.
and like this boy is very very shy in his nature.
mm.
Was he a
You
shy?
He was, yeah, he used to be. And Sweetie.
Yeah. Because he has to literally drag him in. Come.
Ah.
Did he commit suicide as well?
No, he got I don't know if it's aplasia medular. It's something with the marrow bone. He got an infection, and he had a transplant, but it got complicated, and he died. He was only 20 years old, almost 21, very young. He died in hospital, never left hospital after that. He was very sportive boy. He was sweet,
Yeah.
you know, he was very good with his parents.
I
He
can
liked
see him. I can see him in my mind's eye. I can see what sort of I see like he tall?
Yes, very tall.
Tall,
Yes.
yeah. And I can see like a little beard
Yes.
like this.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Very brown. Very
Very
handsome.
brown, yeah,
Hmm.
correct.
Hmm.
Dark, very, yeah, beard.
Hmm. It was very hard thing when it happened.
Did he have a very thick hair?
Yes. Yes.
Very thick,
Yes.
sort of a little, maybe a little curly. I don't know.
A little bit. He used to have it really short because he didn't
Short,
like it. He was very, concerned about his hair all the time. He wanted to, to be,
handsome.
nice. Yes.
Feels like he is wearing a shirt, not a t-shirt.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And it might have checks, the squares on it.
Ah. Oh, with yes. Yeah.
And I can see a greenish brown shade of that t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Not t-shirt, sorry, the shirt. It's
Shirt.
the shirt.
Hmm.
It has checks on it.
Okay. Hmm.
And I don't think that he was really thin or really fat. He was just a healthy boy, a healthy
Yes.
person.
Yes, he was. He used to do sports, so he was like
Nice
very
built,
yes.
good built, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. He had a lot of friends, and he was a sweetie. I just hope he's all right. I know he is.
Yeah, of course he is. He's here. He's not talking much for now. I'm just able to see him. In
Hmm.
my mind's eye, as Eric has brought him in.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
I'm just sort of trying to ask him questions. Your nephew, and I can hear a ha sound. Ha. Did he have a ha in his name?
Guillermo. It's like William in English.
Ah,
Guillermo. Guille. We used to call him
yeah, yeah,
Guille.
yeah. It has a ha sound in it. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, like that.
Yes. Hmm.
I'm just asking him if he has anything to say to his mom. If he wants to share something.
Yeah, that's what I was had in mind. Maybe he wants me to tell her something or not, or I don't know. Just
He's very worried about her. He's just worried about her. You know.
mm-hmm.
Um, he's saying it's very difficult for her to see. Sorry, it's very difficult for him to see her in so much pain.
Yeah, I know. You think the book I'm translating is going to help her?
He's saying it will help her to an extent, but she needs to first of all accept that I'm gone. She's still having trouble accepting my passing. She's
Okay.
not able to to process it.
Yes.
She's not able
Okay.
to accept that I'm not there anymore. She
Yeah.
still wants him back. She keeps asking him back. She keeps
Okay.
asking him back.
Yeah, I think she is actually. She's always saying, how much she misses him, and I think, yeah, it is very difficult. Although she these days she looks like normal, just in the relations with family and everything.
Definitely not, yeah.
But I know her. She was like my daughter, because she was when I was 15 she was born. So it was like it was my little girl, and I know her very well. So I know she's going all through this, and she recovered from the beginning when he passed away. But I I'm also worried about that. I'm
Yeah.
also worried.
He's saying that she finds it very difficult to even now to 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 accept that he's gone.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm asking, what do you want to tell her? What can she do to be okay, to feel okay?
Hmm.
She's saying if she can talk to other women who have lost a son, adult son, like in
Hmm.
his 30s, she might feel a sense of normalcy. She might feel a bit of relief in knowing other people have lost their children too.
Okay. Okay.
So maybe put her into a group of women
With yeah, women who
lost
lost.
their sons and daughters,
Okay.
like young son and daughters.
Okay.
And
Okay.
she needs to talk about this. She needs to talk about her feelings.
Okay.
Very important that she needs to talk about it and not
Okay.
keep acting like everything is normal and okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wish she would understand what I understand now about passing. Because I know we are all
All
vibrational beings, and it's not, when you die, it's not the end. It's just another. And I'd like to be able to explain that in a way for her that she would understand, and then she just look for information like I'm doing. I'm watching videos, and she doesn't speak English, otherwise I would be passing a lot of
correct.
things that I'm listening to. But I wanted to find something in Spanish for her,
Yeah.
so she gets that feeling that of feeling safe, because her son, is gone, but he's okay. He's just in another dimension now, and he's not finished. And
Of course, yeah. We live on in some form,
yeah.
obviously.
Mm.
Yeah. So did he pass away in a summer last year? Was it
it
summertime?
was it was no, it was the winter. It was
January.
January the 19th, I think. Hmm. Yeah, it was very cold.
What happened? What is in May? He's talking about May. Was it his birthday in May? What was in?
The what is it? Sorry, can you repeat that?
He's talking about the month of May.
May. uh May. Hmm. Maybe it was when they discovered what he had.
Okay.
Could be the illness.
Do you know his birthday?
His birthday is in February the 21st.
21st.
Yes.
Let me see. Okay, I won't know why he's talking about me. Maybe I'm picking it up wrong. Okay. Um. Yeah. So get her in touch with other women who can talk to
Okay.
her about this, and she can talk freely about her feelings and how she feels. That
Okay.
for her to express
Okay.
emotions, yeah, and that
Okay.
she's not okay because it takes time. It's just been a year.
Okay. I know.
It
I
takes
know.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be fine. Yeah.
I will. I will.
He's saying,
You,
please give her my love. He wants to give her his love and tell her that I'm not in pain anymore and I'm all right.
okay, that's brilliant. I will tell her. Maybe you think she would benefit from finding someone to talk to him through, like talking to a medium or something, or maybe
Yeah,
wait.
why not? If you can find someone who can speak Spanish and
Yeah.
maybe give her some sort of solace, then yes, yeah,
Okay.
that's good. Yeah.
She would yeah, be okay with that. Brilliant.
Great. All right.
Well, so well, this has been amazing. I'm so grateful. I'm
Thank you.
very grateful of all the information, and I was just waiting for this, like very eagerly, and thinking and wondering, am I going to be okay with the language and everything? Because it's just you just wonder. So very honored to talk to you and Eric and my guides. Oh my
Eric
gosh,
is giving kisses to you. Yeah. And your nephew.
all right.
And he's oh well, your nephew also said thank you to you.
Oh,
And,
you're very welcome. I love him. I
yeah.
tell him I still love him so much. He was my little boy too.
Yeah, he says love you too, and he's using a nice Spanish word for I don't know some what was the word for aunt or something that he used to.
Tia, tia.
Yeah,
Aunt is in Spanish is tia. Maybe he's saying tia.
yeah, he's using a
Yeah.
beautiful word. Yeah, Tia.
Mm.
So
I love him so much.
he's like, I love you too. Please take care. He's saying, please take care of yourself.
I will.
Yeah.
well, well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You know what? After the reading, I'm going to send you the recording of this.
Okay. Okay.
And I would be so grateful if you can write a few words about how your reading went.
Okay.
On my Google, there's a Google page that I can send
Okay.
you a link to, and I would be very grateful if you can do that.
Sure, I will definitely. Yeah, send it to me on the email, and I'll just make some comments.
All right. Thank you so much. Wonderful talking to you, and I wish you
Mm,
all the best.
wonderful. I'll talk to you again probably
Definitely.
sometime.
I look
Thank
forward.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thanks. Bye.